Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Josh, and today I am going to be showing you guys how to create viral videos on Facebook. This is actually something that I have done multiple times for many different brands and businesses, and is something that you can actually do very easily. So, I'm actually going to be walking you guys through this process today. It's actually a lot easier than you think. Um, and if you learn how to do the skill, it's actually something that you can go to up to business owners. You could sell this skill. It's actually something that I do for businesses. So if you're actually looking to just hire somebody to do this process for you, I'm actually gonna walk you through it so that you guys know exactly how to do it. But if you're actually just looking to save some time and have someone, or just hire someone to do this for you, I am available for consulting. I do this for businesses all the time. I create viral videos for them and help them make sales and create brand awareness and do all that kind of stuff. So go ahead and reach out to me if you want this done correctly, and you don't have to worry about if you're doing all the steps right. You can literally just hire me and have me go into your business and do this for you. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a post that I did. Where I created a viral video for a jeweler brand. Video had over 680,000 views. I generated tons and tons and tons of clicks for their store, which created a bunch of sales. So I laid out the entire process here, which you can see. Basically, I'll just explain the process. If you're very short on time, you just want to know exactly how I do it, then I'm going to lay out the process first. Then I'm going to walk through all the steps and show you guys step by step how to do it. So you guys know. So the first step is first of all, you got to find a video. So if you don't have a video of your own, it's okay. I'll show you how to find a video they can use. But basically what you want to do is find a video, upload it, make sure it's short, between 30 seconds and a minute, and you want to directly upload that to Facebook using your fan page. The second step is you want to put a CTA or a link, or you basically want to create a bunch of traffic to some place. You have to have a link for that. You put in the headline of your video, and that can generally be added to an opt-in page. It can be to an email capture. It can be to a sales page, whatever you want, right? Step 3 is using your PPE ads to boost your video. So basically, the whole idea of a viral video is when videos start going viral, what's happening is people are sharing the video a bunch, and they're doing it for free. So it's not like you're even paying for it. It's just that people are sharing it so rapidly that their friends start sharing it, and then their friends start sharing it. It's like a huge Christmas tree of people just sharing, just rapidly, right? But the way that you get to that point is you have to pay to boost your video, and you boost it up to, I don't know, like 200,000 views, to the point where people start sharing it so rapidly that you can turn off your PPE ads and let just organic reach take over. So that's basically what I'm saying here with boost your video using PPE ads and detailed targeting within your niche between 6 to 20 million people. I'll show you guys how to do that later. Step 4 is basically you just when you first start your PPE ads, you let them run for 48 hours to make sure they have enough time to optimize, and it's just a good amount of time to see if the ads are actually working or not, and if you're achieving a CPE, a cost per engagement of 0.000x or less, and you keep ads that are performing at that rate, and you cut any ads that are not. So let me show you guys basically what I'm talking about. If you have a PPE of, let's say, 0.0009, and you want to buy 100,000 views, then it's going to cost you $90. But if you have 0.003 or something like that, then 100,000 views is going to cost you $300. So you can see why you want to get 0.000x, because that means views are extremely cheap. And when you could pay $100 and get 100,000 views on a video, and then people start sharing it, that's going to be worth it. If you're paying $100 to just boost a video to the point where it starts going viral, and then you have all these people sharing it, you're getting tons and tons of clicks. If you're selling, let me show you exactly why this makes so much sense to people. Is if you're selling a product for $20 and you pay for 100,000 views, starts going crazy, you end up with 500,000 views. Let's say we have a link in that description, and it directs people. Only 1% of people, like we're really bad, and only 1% of people click through that link. You're still getting 5,000 visitors to your sales page, and depending on your conversion rate, let's assume a 2.5% conversion rate. That's still 125 sales times $20 for your product is $2,500 on a video, right? And if we only spend $100 to get to that point, you're profiting $2,400. So that's why it makes a lot of sense. So I always try to achieve a cost per view, aka a cost per engagement of 0.000 whatever. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Step 5 is to, when you start having those ads that are really cheap, you want to keep those campaigns and duplicate them, aka you want to scale those ad campaigns until people start sharing the video rapidly. Then you can cut the ads. So that's like what I'm saying right here is when your video reaches over 100 to 200,000 views, create a custom audience of people who watch your video 75% of the way or more, and retarget them with conversion ads. So I don't know if you guys were aware of this. A lot of people are, but in case you didn't know, you can actually create custom audiences based on people who engaged with your video. So if you have a video that has, 1 million views, you can create a custom audience that Facebook will do all this work for you. But basically, you go and click a couple of buttons, and Facebook will magically give you a list of people who watched that video 75% of the way or more, and those are going to be your most engaged viewers. And so those are the people you actually want to retarget with conversion ads, because if you made a video about watches and you're showing different watches and people wearing them and stuff, and it's like a minute long, a lot of people are just going to scroll past that. So you want to target people who've actually watched the whole video, because it means they're actually interested in staying until the end because they like the watches. Then if they're watching a minute long video about watches, then you target those people until they buy something from you, because they like the watches enough to the point where they'll watch the whole video. Either that, or like they left their phone on the counter or something and they kept the video playing. Most of the time it's people who watched the video and they liked what they were seeing. So you want to retarget those people. With conversion ads, and you'll more easily make sales with that. It's a lot more effective than just showing it to some random person, and you won't be wasting as much money. Your ad spend will actually go down. So just a couple of bonuses that come with creating a viral video. You can create custom audiences of website visitors that last 30 days. So when you start getting a lot of traffic through these, when you have a link on that viral video that has like 1 million views, you have a certain percentage of people that click on that link and go to your landing page. You could retarget, if you have a pixel on your website, you could retarget people who actually clicked on that link and were on your website. You could retarget those people with conversion ads, make more sales that way. You could also retarget people who put items in their cart. So the more people that visit your store, the more people are going to put stuff in their cart. So if you have, 20 people that go to your store, there's probably not going to be someone who puts something in their cart, or maybe there is. It just depends on your store and all these different kind of factors. But let's just say, you have 20,000 people that go to your store. There's going to be some people putting stuff in their cart. A percentage of people are going to be doing that. Okay. And if they happen to put something in the cart, but they don't actually check out and give you money for it, and they don't actually buy it, you can retarget them with coupons. Maybe it was a price objection. Maybe you can bundle them with stuff, or maybe you can give them some kind of special offer, incentivize them to buy. There's a bunch of different stuff you can do. And finally, you can build custom audiences of buyers. So it's all a numbers game. So like if you get more visitors, you're going to get more people who put stuff in their cart, and the more people who put stuff in their cart, there's going to be a percentage of those people who buy. And when you finally get to people who start buying, that's going to season your Facebook pixel, and you can use that to create custom audiences to find more people who are going to buy from your store. The more data, obviously, the better. But viral videos are an extremely amazing and extremely effective way to start creating and controlling traffic for extremely cheap. So let me go ahead and walk you. That's the process, right? So if you guys want to go ahead and just do that, then there is the formula right there. Go ahead and just implement that, and you will make a viral video. Now, if you are looking for a more detailed process, I'm going to actually walk you guys through this real quick, so you guys kind of have a better idea of, I'm literally going to be sharing my screen here so you guys can see exactly how I would do this. So let's assume, let's start at step 1 where we have to go ahead and grab the video. Let's say that just as an example. I've already kind of done some of the steps so that we could do this a little more quickly and move it on. But basically, if I wanted to do this for like a golf brand, right, and I didn't have a video to use, then what I would do is actually pull something off YouTube. I'm not talking about something that's copyrighted. I'm not talking about, um, you know, I'm not talking about grabbing a movie trailer. But what you could do is just going on. You could go onto, funny golf fails or something like that. And I would go and find some. I would go find some video that's really easy. That's like that people are gonna want to share. That's gonna get people to tag their friends in. You want to find something, and like I said, you don't want it to be. You don't want it to be a video that is copyrighted, like no movie trailers, nothing from, like if I were looking under here, then I wouldn't want anything from, let's say the PGA. I wouldn't, yeah, like from PGA Tour. I wouldn't want to grab anything from that. You want to grab something that looks like it would be from like America's Home Funniest Videos, and you want to grab something like you wouldn't even know who to give credit to. That's basically what you're looking for. Funniest golf shot ever. So I would look up. So I found a video earlier before I started hopping on here. I found a video that I thought was like perfect that we could use. Compilations are sometimes good because you can take like a little clip out of them and use that. I think this is the one I actually used though. Yeah. So so this is like the first step. So you go and you find like some videos that people just take on their phones, right? Like something that you could easily share. And what I actually ended up figuring out is I went down here into the comments and I found this person who said, he had a timestamp here at 3:12, and he said, "This part had me out of control laughing." So I went to 3:12 and I found the funniest golf swing. So I took this link here. I decided, okay, this is going to be good enough. This is what I'm going to use for my golf brand. So you just you just basically go onto Google and you figure out any like YouTube video trimmer and downloader, like something like that. I think there's a couple sites I can hook you guys up with. Either this one, it's called ytcropper.com, or you can go to ytcutter.com, and I'll link both of these down below in resources so you guys can just easily get to them. I use YT Cutter. It's a little bit easier for me. I can't really figure the other one out. But basically what you do is you post in the link, and it'll actually let you trim the video and only download that part, so you don't have to like download the entire video, upload into your movie editing software on iMovie or whatever, then cut it and then figure out exactly what you could do is just figure out an exact timestamp. Let's go with 3:18 here, preview, right? And we grab just this section of the YouTube video and we download it. Boom. Tell me a bunch of golfers will not share that video. If you golf, then you know that you're probably laughing super hard right now. What you do is you download this video. I've actually already downloaded it, so I'm not going to do it again. But the idea is you find a video on YouTube, maybe a compilation just like I did just now. You grab a little section of it, like the funniest part. You maybe go down in the comments, see which parts really had people laughing. You grab that, and then what you do is you go onto Facebook, and we're going to directly upload it. So this is the next part, right? So the next part is to upload directly to a fan page. So I have already created a page, but basically what you would do is go into Facebook and go to pages and click right here, create page. I'm going to go down here to Holy Golf. This is one I created actually for this video. And, you want to obviously add a cover photo, and you want to add a profile picture, maybe get a username for your page or whatever. And the other thing that you want to do is, you can see I've already actually uploaded this video here. But what you want to do is you want to go into Facebook and populate your new page with some content. It doesn't have to be your content. You could literally just go onto Facebook and look up funny golf. There's a different thing I actually saw the other day that I would like to share is golf cart motorcycle and go under videos. Oops. Golf cart, motorcycle. Basically, the idea is to populate your page with some content to make sure it doesn't look like some weird scammy thing. You want to make it like actually look like it's a page that people would follow. So you would take little like videos like this and different pieces of content, and you hit share, then share to a page, and then you just do this about 5 to 6, sometimes maybe even 10 times. You find 10 different pieces of pieces of content to share on your page, and then you go back to your page, and it's going to be fully populated. You're going to have a profile picture, a cover photo, a username. It's going to look like a really legit, really nice page. And then you're going to go ahead and upload that video that you just downloaded directly to Facebook. So the way that you would do that is basically you'd go into, just like you're writing a post, you'd hit photo video, upload. Let's see if it's in my downloads here. Yep. So I would basically just do this. You would put a little video here. This is the worst golf shot ever. Tag a friend, right? Tag a mate who golfs like this. And then you know what I would do actually is use this real estate up here to get people's attention. Under describe, I would write, learn to, what would be like, basically, I'm just trying to think of like a product I would sell on this video. I would sell something about like improving the range. I would say hit your driver 20 yards further. Let's say learn to hit your driver 20 yards further here. And then you would put www.golflink. Whatever, example.com/golf course. And you would have the link here. So you'd put some keywords in here, and the other thing I would do is actually upload a thumbnail to make it a little more interesting. So the way that I do it is actually go onto a website called canva.com. I'll link this down in the description and the resources so you guys can easily get to it. Basically, I gotta log in and all this stuff. Do I really want to do this right now? Well, okay. Basically, just go on to Canva. Yeah, you know what? I'll just make one for you guys real quick so you could just see how to do it. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'll just hop on here and do a quick thumbnail for you guys. No. So what you'll do is, you basically just make like a little thumbnail for your video. What I normally do is actually go into the video, and I'll just give you guys like a quick little tutorial on how to actually create the thumbnail. I basically open up the video, take like a little screenshot, and use Canva to put some arrows on there and some exciting text. You don't want to get too crazy with the text just because Facebook doesn't really actually like when you have too much on there. But I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Let's see. It's going to be done converting. Let's give it a couple of seconds. Okay, so I'll go like right here, basically. Yeah. And then what I'll do is you can hit Command-Shift-4 if you're on a Mac to take a screenshot. and I'll basically get like this. Okay, then I'll quit. Don't save. And then I'll go ahead and grab that, put it up into Canva. It'll upload it. And because this is kind of a square, I'm going to put like a background on there, maybe like a green one. Then the uploads, then I'll put this here. Center it. Or what you could do is actually kind of blow it up a little bit even. No, I'm actually gonna go like this. And then background, you can kind of play with the background and make it look a little bit better or whatever. Like that might look pretty good actually. And then I go into elements, do some shapes, and what I'll do is I'll grab, you can even actually search it up here if you want, just go arrow to save yourself some time, arrow. Basically just grab, the whole thing that you want to do is just make it exciting. Make it like, you know, like you want to just entice people to see what's about to happen. What I'll do is probably put like a arrow. Probably make this like really bright color like yellow. And then I'll do a circle. This is just an example, guys. You can do literally whatever you want. I'm just showing you basically how I would do it. Make that yellow. Then I would put a headline here, change the text, just be like, or, you know, something like that, right? Be a little more appropriate. There, change up the font. Make it big. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like I could literally sit here and play with this stuff all day. I'll just make it kind of like that, right? So this would be kind of a good thumbnail. So I would download that as a JPEG, download, and this is a free tool. You don't actually have to pay for this at all. There is a paid version of it, but the free one is completely fine, and it allows you to do a bunch of stuff. I love Canva. I use it all the time. A lot of people use Canva actually. So that's what you do. So basically, it'll auto-generate a thumbnail for you if you don't really feel like making a thumbnail, but I highly suggest you do. It's going to definitely increase the amount of people that watch your video. Let's see the downloads here. And then I'm going to upload it like that. So now we have like a nice little thumbnail for it. And then you go next. Publish now, newsfeed. And then what we do is we hit publish. So the video is now processing. So this is the little pop-up that comes up once you start doing it. It's not going to upload right away. It takes a little time to process. But it's going to look like this, basically. So that you're going to have like a really cool thumbnail, and people are going to be more, this is the worst golf shot ever, tag a friend, and oh my god, huge arrow with a little thing around the ball. I'm actually going to do edit 20 yards further, just like that. So it's super, oh shit, because I edited it, it's not going to allow me to boost it anymore. Or no, it will allow me to boost it. Okay. So now we have like a nice looking video here. So let me show you guys kind of what it looks like when I'm scrolling down. So this is the whole goal. Okay, so we're just on the page here. And when we scroll down, see there's the thumbnail, then it goes away. Then it starts playing. See that? I don't know if you guys saw that, but it has the thumbnail, and once you scroll onto the video, it starts playing. So it kind of gets their their attention, because it's like, oh shit, what's about to happen? Really short video, easily shareable, super funny. It'll go viral. So you have this here. So basically, you have like, this video that a bunch of people are gonna start sharing and tagging their friends in. For free, by the way, and it's going to have this little thing that says learn to hit your drivers 20 yards further here, and a little link where they can go visit and see a sales page, and it'll convert them into purchasers and buyers. So that's how you upload it. So we just did these first two steps here. We found a video, we uploaded it to our fan page, we created a thumbnail, we put a CTA in our headline so we could direct traffic to our sales pages. Okay, then we're going to boost the video using PPE ads with detailed targeting within your niche. So let me show you guys how to do that real quick. Basically, what you do is go to business.facebook.com if you don't have it set up. If you're completely new to Facebook ads, that's okay. It's actually a super easy process. You just do what I do. So basically, you go into here into the Ads Manager. You're going to see all the ads that I've already made for viral videos before that have worked. Okay. So what you'll do is actually go into Create, and I'm going to start over. You can see I already kind of explained it a little bit earlier. So what we do is go into Engagement. This is the type of ad you want to do. So PPE, when I'm talking about PPE, it's an engagement ad. It's a pay per engagement ad. So what you do is, my naming convention kind of goes something like this. So I'll say, viral golf video, or whatever you want to call it. And then you put the keyword here, and then you say number 1, because this is version number 1. If this ad does really well and I want to scale it and duplicate it, then I'll put, number 2, number 3, number 4, depending on which version it is. But for now, it's going to be number 1. So all I got to do is put the keyword in there. The keyword, so when it comes to targeting, there's different things you could target for, for golf, as my example, I could target different golf magazines, different golfing associations, different golf clubs, golf pros, like different celebrities and stuff, all kinds of stuff. So I can actually start with golf celebrities and go ahead and hit continue. So show you guys how to do this. Yeah, so we want to create a new audience. So when it comes to locations, the first thing it asks you is about locations. What I like to do is add the top 5 English-speaking countries that have credit cards, okay? And those countries would be United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, and New Zealand. And you can see over here on this little meter, I don't know why it's not working right now, but normally it would say, about 300 or probably more like 330 million people. So we're going to go ahead and narrow that. So for the age, I like to do above 21 because people under 21 don't really like to buy stuff. See, 290 million people now. I'm going to keep this all just because there's both men and women play golf. And then I'm going to go ahead and get into the detailed targeting, which is what I was talking about. So if you don't have any idea about the niche that you're in or anything like that, it's totally okay, because you could just go into, Google and just do top golf pros. And it'll literally give you a list of all these people you could target. So, obviously you want to do Tiger Woods. And then there's the other people here like Jordan Spieth, Phil Mickelson, Matt Kuchar, Rory, Ricky, Ian Poulter, So just use Google. Google's a really good place to get all this information. If you don't know anything about golf, then you could literally just Google it. Jordan Spieth, Rory McIlroy. I know basically all these golfers though, so I don't have too much trouble doing this. So the cool thing is when you get about 3 or 4 different people in here, then Facebook will do all the rest of the work for you. You just click on this little thing here, it says suggestions, and then you start adding all these people. Ricky Fowler, Jack Nicklaus is a good one. Let's see, they forgot about Ian Poulter. Let's see if it has anything else for me. No? Okay. Matt Kuchar. Did they already get Phil Mickelson? Nope. Phil Mickelson. Matt Kuchar. Yeah. And so now we're at the point where we have about 8.5 million people, which is okay. So we want to keep it anywhere between like 6 and 20 million is generally what we want to do. So that's good for golf pros. So these are a bunch of golf pros, right? So we're testing the interest of golf pros. So we have a bunch of different golf pros there. Under placements, I want to go into edit, and I want to take off Instagram. I want to take off audience network and only have Facebook. And in here, I want to take off connected TVs and desktop and just do mobile. So it's literally just this. So make sure no Instagram, none of that. Make sure it's only Facebook mobile. And if you guys want to go ahead, like just for now, just try this. Just try Facebook mobile, and you can go ahead and experiment with Instagram. But I'm telling you for now, just do Facebook, and trust me on this one. So that's going to be, make sure the placements are just like that. Go down to your budget. You can spend about $5 a day just testing out different ads, and if something starts working, you've spent 10. If something doesn't work, then you've only spent $10 because you got to give these ads 48 hours. You cut your losses at $10. It's really not that big of a deal, but there's huge upside to it. So I would say $5 is a good amount of time that you could spend. So you go ahead and hit continue, and then it takes you to this page here, and then you go into the page that you just created, select that video you just uploaded. It's not going to show up here just because my ads account's a little weird, but normally what you do is just do your page here, select it, and then what you do, it'll pop up here, then you just hit confirm. So that's how you create the ad for it. What'll happen is you want to create multiple different, so you'll do golf pros, then you'll want to do that's like one ad, and then you'll want to do maybe like a couple other ones. It's really up to how much you're comfortable spending in a single day. I generally will do like 3 to 4 different campaigns and test them against each other just to see like which one does better. So you can see here, like I did a few ads for the same video. So it's like, basically I did a viral video and I tested out, BuzzFeed. These were like different Facebook pages that were kind of like BuzzFeed. And then I also did the same for the same campaign. I also tested out like different horror movies, and then I tested out different niche TV shows, and like I tested out all these different like targeting options and just compared them, and you see like some of them perform better than the other ones. So it's really important to do multiple different targeting and just seeing which one works best. So that's kind of what you do. So in here you can see so that takes care of the PPE. And then, you publish all the ads. If you want to do 3 to 4 different campaigns, you let them run for about basically 48 hours, and you come back to them and see if they're performing at 0.000x or less. And if they are, then you keep them. If they aren't, then you delete them. And then basically for the ones that are working like this, you go ahead and duplicate them, and you scale them. And then you basically start getting more and more views for a lot cheaper. After a while, after you get to about 100,000 to 200,000 views, then you cut it, and then you can start retargeting people 75% of the way or more. you can create some custom audiences. So I won't cover this stuff here because I don't have anything on this Facebook account to show you to do that. But these are just like the different options that you can use. So that's the